Morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of like an ETB battle, but it's really just the equivalent of how many packs would come into an ETB. So we don't actually have the ETB for Paradox Rift, but I mean, we do have a Twilight Masquerade ETB. It's actually sitting right there behind me, but we're not really going to be diving into those right now. What we're going to be doing is we're just going to be grabbing out some packs that we just have loosely sitting inside of our pack dispenser. Yes, the one that I bring to a lot of my vendings and whatnot. So, I mean, let me know. What do you think? I mean, there's bigger hits that are to be had in the Twilight Masquerade than what is in the Paradox Rift. However, the Paradox Rift, it's got a better pull rate, you know, so let's see what we got. We're going to go with, we're just going to do Twilight Masquerade just all the way. No, we'll go back and forth between the two. We'll go Twilight Masquerade into Paradox Rift. All right. So yeah, looking for that frog. Looking for the Greninja. Yes, we have already pulled it in the past. And it looks like we're not pulling it in the first pack. So, oh well. I mean, can't all... Yeah, we'll go back and forth. So... Still pretty fun though. And then obviously Paradox Rift, we're looking for the Groudon, which is amazing. And then let's see, what would be after that? Probably the Garchomp. That one's really cool. The Altaria is really cool as well. Pansear, Tinkatink into Serena. Don't think I've ever pulled that card before. Not bad. It's, you know, got what looks like texturing, I guess, but either way, first pack magic from Paradox Rift, not too bad. All right, we'll just set that off to the side because Paradox Rift is now winning. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day because it should be morning time. And let me know what you guys thought about that video that we just did, the one with the review of all the card submissions and that good stuff. Because that was actually quite a bit of fun, and I know I've had some people in the past talk to me about submitting cards and whatnot, and they didn't really... Oh, another EX. Okay, Dragapult EX. Yeah, people have asked me in the past, like, what's the deal with submissions? Like, what are you looking for? How do you know what to even consider? Like, what's the cost versus reward? And... you know, that is definitely something that if we don't chat about that, like maybe in person or just over a long session, it could really take a while. That is definitely not something you want to go back and forth with like text messages. So if ever in the future you're like, hey, you know, I got about 20 to 30 minutes, let's talk about it, then, you know, I'd be more than happy to sit down. Wow, another EX, okay. Paradox Rift putting out. I mean, it's just a basic Hoopa EX, which I think is like a 75-cent card. But still, we'll take it. We'll always take a pull. Okay. Back to Twilight. All right. Twilight Masquerade, third pack out of 9 packs. Always pumped to be opening some Twilight. This set is it's done some good things for us in the past. And, you know, with the exception of pulling the Greninja, yes, we've also pulled the Perrin, which was absolute. We got another pull and we got a Varoom. First Varoom down for the day and a Screamtail. What is that, 4 pulls in a row? 4 basic EXs in a row. That's not too bad. So, in theory, we should only have like maybe 2 more pulls. But these Paradox Rift came out of the, what's it called? The Pokeballs that we got that one day at, oh gosh, not Lowe's. At Sam's Club. They're right next to each other for us. So all these came from the Pokeballs. So it's very possible that the pull rates are going to be a little bit different out of here. Another basic EX? Okay, that's kind of cool. A Roaring Moon. See, we're looking for the Roaring Moon Big Brother rather than the basic one. But, I mean, these are still some pretty cool little sets. Like, that Blitzel, wow. Who did that one? Shinji Kanda. Okay, that explains it, because that is their art style, where it's a little exuberant. But Shinji Kanda, you can always tell those cards, like their art style is very specific. Okay. Ninetales. What a cool... This is also a very cool card. Like, the Ninetales, in my opinion... Looks like we might actually have something back there. The Ninetales, in my opinion, is one of the best cards that they've been doing. Oh, we don't have anything. Just a Dogi Dogi. Okie dokie. What was that? Is that Twilight? Or... Yeah, that was Twilight. Sorry, I've got a little stack going over here so I can keep them all together. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to some massively sick Ninetales. Like, the one from Obsidian Flames was really cool, but it could have been cooler. It could have been better. I don't know what else they could have done to it, but, you know, they could have done something more to it. Zatu. No big pulls. That can definitely be a real problem. Like, we went, what, 5 in a row? And now nothing in like 3 packs. But again, the pull rates can be kind of difficult with either of these two sets. They can be. They don't have to be, but they can be. Iron Leaves. So I've probably pulled or opened up between these two, maybe 200 Twilight Masquerades and 150-ish Paradox Rift. And it is pretty difficult. Like, it really is. And then pulling the Greninja so early was impressive. Tandemaus in... Wait a second. Tandemaus into Tandemaus into a Latios. I swear, if that would have been another Tandemaus, that would have been hilarious. Or 153 into 154. Well, that's a first. Wait, was that 4? There we go. Oh, I put it into the wrong stack. That's what's going on. Whatever. We'll fix that later. I wonder, is this going to be a big hitter? I mean, we haven't pulled a special illustration rare from Twilight in quite a while. Like, it really has been quite a while. Like, even just a textured card, it's... Yeah, it has been quite a bit. All right. Galele. Wow. Ask and you may receive. We have a Luxray, and it does have some texturing on it. It's a full art from Twilight. I think it's only a $2 or $3 card, but, you know, it's pretty cool. Definitely something that I didn't expect to pull. All right. So that should mean that based on the amount of pulls that we've got from Twilight, we should be pretty much done with Twilight. Like, there should be there's probably no more pulls in there. All right, Natu, Chantal, Phoebus, Volcanion. The Phoebus is really cool too. That's a pretty cool looking card. All right. And then if you guys haven't also seen that we are very close to 200 subscribers. And once we hit that 200 sub, we've got a pretty good giveaway. It's not anything incredible. It's not as good as the 151 giveaway, but this one's more impromptu than anything. So, oh, Mask of Ogerpon. Nice. Right there. Paradox Rift. Yeah. Let's hit that 200 subscribers so we can do another giveaway. Steam Siege, slabbed up card. Another Shinji Konda card right there. Alright, Yamask, Gimmighoul into an Altaria EX. The odds of hitting so many basic EXs and not one really good card is impressive. I mean, I was told that the Paradox Rift hit rate is actually pretty good. I disagree, you know? And in one of our other videos that we're going to be filming here in a little bit, because we're going to film a lot of videos today, so you're going to be seeing this shirt a few times. So remember this appearance, because this one's going to be another basic EX, it looks like. This is going to be our day where we film a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, the same Dragapult. But yeah, we got a lot to film because we're gonna be gone. We're gonna be away from the clinic for about 2.5 weeks. And this is the day I'm filming this. This is Saturday, so the day before I always stream. And yeah, it is gonna be pretty fun, like getting all these taken care of, because hopefully we get something good in all these. Because I do plan on doing a submission Monday morning, and hopefully that will. Oh my gosh, I mean, a Garchomp, yeah, I'm always happy to get a basic EX card, but like, my goodness, can we actually get some real cards? You know, I usually would say like, oh, let's go into overtime and whatnot, but I mean, we're ripping through 18 packs, and these are 18 what I would consider as loose packs. So, because they do come in that, you know, dispenser that I've got over there. Cook. Nose. Mad Cargo EX. What is happening with all these basic EXs? Oh, and also, I got 6 of these Twilight Masquerades from the Pokecourt. So, if anything, the Pokecourt's hit rate is actually pretty decent. They were doing some stuff on Whatnot, and I was like, you know what? I'll get in on that. Because it wasn't such a bad deal for a booster bundle, so... And it was a makeshift booster bundle. It wasn't actually... Wait a second. Okay, well, they all came upside down. Alright, so we got an upside down Mouse, so that's lovely. Alright. Let's see, anything good, anything else in there? Nope. Some cool artworks, though. Alright. Well, that concludes the makeshift ETB. And, I mean, we got a ton of pulls, but none of them were really that good. So... it is what it is. Hopefully in the next video we can pull some bangers, because this was a lot of pulls, but honestly, I think all in all we probably got about $3 worth of cards. So either way, I mean, you'll see the numbers as they pop up and you can do the math yourself. But either way, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's hit that 200 subscriber count, you know. Feel free to like, subscribe, all that other stuff. But, you know, let me know what you guys thought about some of these videos, and let me know if there's any other packs that you guys want to see that get open. Besides vintage, of course, because it just gets way too expensive. So have a great rest of your day. Be a good person. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.